That's a little bit kind of go too far. A big round of applause for the UW-Parkside Wind Ensemble and Symphony under the direction of Dr. Laura Rexroth. Nice job. So welcome to UW-Parkside. My name is John Melke, proud to serve as Director of Communications, and thank you for joining us for our 50 years commencement celebration today. Some quick reminders, other than during the national anthem where you will be asked to stand if you are able, please remain seated during the ceremony. Please silence your cell phones, but feel free to take photos and post to social media. Today's hashtag is ParksideGrad, hashtag ParksideGrad. Plus, the ceremony is streaming live at uwp.edu/commencement. So if you know someone who's not here and they would like to watch, you can send them that link and they could do that. Professional photos of each graduate will be taken during the ceremony, and there will be time after the program to take some really cool photos during the reception in our Petretti Fieldhouse. We've set up 4 fun backgrounds with photo props and much more, and you'll certainly want to take advantage of that. Please remain quiet during the ceremony. Be sure to cheer when your student receives the diploma, but remember the family and friends of the next graduate want to hear that person's name called as well. To view the ceremony, getting all choked up, it's commencement, geez. Please see an usher and they will be happy to direct you. In addition to enjoying the ceremony this afternoon, starts to come. It's the standing up, the cheering as they enter the... Very nice. You guys have a good time this afternoon. Thanks for being here.
afternoon, everyone. Thanks. My name is Dr. Adrienne Viramontes, Associate Professor of Communication. And as today's Grand Marshal, I hereby call this the 2019 Spring Commencement of the University of Wisconsin-Parkside to order. I would like to thank Dr. Laura Rexroth and Professor Alvaro Garcia, along with the UW Wind Ensemble and Symphony, for their wonderful procession this afternoon. And now we'd like to bring student David Zapp to the stage as he leads us in singing our national anthem. Thank you, David. Please, everyone, be seated. It's my pleasure to introduce the Provost of the University of Wisconsin-Parkside, Dr. Rob Ducoffe.
Thank you, Dr. Viramontes, and good afternoon, everyone, graduates, family members, and guests. Before we proceed, please join me in welcoming the University of Wisconsin-Parkside faculty and staff who have joined us here today. Would you please stand and be recognized? We're also pleased to have with us today a number of elected officials and community members who serve on our foundation board, our alumni association board, our college advisory boards, and those who support student success through scholarships. Thank you for your service to UW-Parkside. The head marshal for this afternoon's program is Professor of Art and Chair of the Liberal Studies Department, Lisa Marie Barber. We also acknowledge the parents, families, and friends who have joined us here today. We want to give your students a chance to thank you for your ongoing support. So students and faculty, please give the parents, families, and friends gathered here today a round of applause. But most important of all, please join me in greeting our guests of honor, the Spring 2019 graduating class of the University of Wisconsin-Parkside. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce the people who've joined us on stage this afternoon. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until the entire group has been introduced, and I'll tell you that not everybody listened to me in this morning's ceremony. From my right, Dr. Gary Wood, Vice Provost of Academic Affairs. Dr. Peggy James, Dean of the College of Social Sciences and Professional Studies. Dr. Dirk Baldwin, Dean of the College of Business, Economics, and Computing. Thank you. Pause and please be seated. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce Bob Atwell, representing the University of Wisconsin System Board of Regents. Regent Atwell is the founding CEO of Nicollet National Bank and has 35 years of experience as a Wisconsin banker. He is lead director for the Arians Company Board and serves on the boards of Hospital Sisters Health System, Great Northern Corporation, Saris Cycling Group, and Promotion Management. Regent Atwell joined the Board of Regents in 2017, is a graduate of Beloit College and the Yale School of Management. He also has 11 children, 7 of whom have attended the University of Wisconsin.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here. People ask me sometimes how you get on the Board of Regents. I don't know the answer. I do think the fact that I've paid more tuition than any other living soul in Wisconsin has something to do with it. It's a great privilege to be here to share with you this special occasion, and really on behalf of my Regent colleagues, UW System President Ray Cross, let me extend a special welcome to all our students and guests joining us for this celebration. I understand this graduation day is extra special because it caps UW-Parkside's 50 years celebration. And what a way to celebrate a record graduating class. Chancellor Ford often reminds the Regents that more students have graduated from UW-Parkside in the last 10 years than in any other previous 10-year period in the university's history. That's commendable. You guys have momentum going on here, and it's awesome that you're part of it. So now, it's time for you to help recruit the class of 2023 and beyond. It's very important that you let the young people in your lives know how much you've learned here and how much they will learn here. There's no one better than you to tell the story of this university's value and its positive impact in your life. I know that many people have helped you each on your UW-Parkside journey, providing support in ways seen and unseen, big and small, from your family, your friends, to school teachers and UW professors. There have been a number of people dedicated to your success. Together, they all have a stake in you reaching this big day, and on behalf of the Regents, I join you in thanking all of those people who've helped you. But it still comes down to your response, and it's great that you have responded and you've arrived at this point. You've put in the years of hard work. The education you've received and the experience you've gained along the way are tremendous assets. Your UW-Parkside professors have worked hard to provide you with the necessary knowledge, skills, and habits that you need to achieve success for decades to come. So as a longtime resident to the state of Wisconsin, I certainly want you to stay right here in Wisconsin and contribute to making our state a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Perhaps you'll continue your education. A quick plug. Did you know that your alma mater has added several master's degree programs in the past couple years? You may want to check them out. But whether you stay here in the Midwest or venture out around the globe, you are gaining a place in the wonderful and dynamic community of University of Wisconsin alumni. You are taking your place among some of the world's most capable and respected citizens. You are taking your place among those UW-Parkside students and graduates who step in and make a difference. I asked several wise old friends to give me some brief words of advice as you commence your life beyond graduation. I'll summarize their advice. Life is definitely not a game, but if it were, it could be called who gives the most wins the most. You and everyone around you will have highs, lows, joys, and sufferings. The most enduring personal skill is perseverance and the ability to get out of your bubble and to pour your life into people around you. You will never regret the personal generosity that human love really consists of. For love is the gift of yourself for the good of another. Your emotional and financial generosity will be multiplied back to you many times over. Secondly, never underestimate the power of human cooperation. Many, if not most people, live life dominated by fear, mistrust, and cynicism. When trust, courage, and generosity drive out fear, it unleashes the power of human cooperation. Real leadership consists of calling forth this trust and cooperation. And it doesn't matter what your title is. Leaders make people around them shine. Be that leader as a colleague, as a spouse, as a parent, as a son or daughter, as a friend, and as a community member. You will never regret it. And especially I'd ask you to work at understanding and engaging people that you find different and even difficult. They may not respond the way you'd like, but your heart will grow. I believe the Ranger class of 2019 has the power and the potential to change our world, and I'm excited to see what your future holds. My fellow Regents, President Cross, your professors, your Chancellor, and everyone who has helped you along your journey could not be more proud of your success. Congratulations again to you and to your families, and go Rangers.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to the class of 2019. It is an honor and a privilege to be here today sharing the recognition of academic excellence and student success as we conclude our 50 years celebration at the University of Wisconsin-Parkside. Regent Atwell, thank you for being with us today, and thank you to the Board of Regents for supporting UW-Parkside and the entire University of Wisconsin system. University of Wisconsin-Parkside commencement ceremonies are truly special occasions, especially during our 50 years celebration. This weekend, it was also my honor to welcome delegations from a number of our international partner universities. These included Chitkara University in Punjab, India, the Indian Institute of Cost and Management Studies and Research from Pune, India, St. Petersburg State University of Economics in St. Petersburg, Russia, TKM College of Engineering in Kerala, India, the N.L. Damia Institute in Mumbai, India, and the University of Salento in Lecce, Italy. Part of our 50 years celebration is recognizing and honoring our commitment to growing a learning environment at UW-Parkside that prepares our graduates to be successful and able to contribute not just tomorrow, but for many years to come. Education provides opportunities to overcome barriers. A diverse learning environment at UW-Parkside provides our students, and more importantly, our graduates, with perspectives that will allow them to be successful across an array of local and global talent horizons. Last year, the university announced a bold goal: 50% more graduates by the year 2025. Graduates, you are helping us to achieve that bold goal. More people have graduated from UW-Parkside in the past 10 years than during any other decade in our 50-year history. Graduates, congratulations on your success, and congratulations on being well prepared to contribute to our society in Wisconsin and across the globe. Our region, our state, our nation, and our global community is demanding more talent, and you as members of another record-setting graduating class will meet that demand and answer that challenge and embrace the opportunities ahead. Along with many other UW-Parkside faculty and staff, I have the pleasure of meeting a great number of UW-Parkside graduates. We're over 25,000 UW-Parkside graduates. The stories they share are inspiring to be sure, yet there is a common thread. Graduates tell us about how UW-Parkside prepared them to succeed, and we will hear from one of our graduates a little later in the ceremony. They tell us how the core values of our university, academic excellence, student success, community engagement, and diversity and inclusion resonate in their daily lives. I came to know many of you as students, and as graduates, I look forward to staying connected and listening to your stories of continued success. The need for individuals who possess the knowledge and the desire to adapt to change and embrace our new talent demand landscape has never been greater. Graduates, I am confident that you are prepared. You are prepared to embrace opportunities and to meet any challenges ahead. Whether your life started right here in southeastern Wisconsin or as far away as India, Italy, or Russia, the dream is the same, the dream of being a valued contributor to the world around us and making the world around us a better place. So, class of 2019, I know you are ready to shape an amazing new world filled with incredible opportunity and challenge. You will succeed, and you will make our world a better place. So congratulations to the class of 2019. We are proud of you. Now for the introduction of this year's outstanding graduates, please welcome University of Wisconsin-Parkside Vice Provost for Student Affairs and Enrollment Services, Dr. Tammy McGuckin.
Good afternoon. Congratulations, graduates. Each year, faculty members of the University of Wisconsin-Parkside nominate students in the senior class to receive the university's Outstanding Graduate Award. A committee of faculty and staff then select the recipients. We have 6 award recipients to honor this afternoon. Please welcome our first 2019 Outstanding Graduate Award recipient, Nicholas Bilski. Nick is an accomplished scholar in the challenging and competitive molecular biology and bioinformatics major, maintaining a perfect 4.0 grade point average at Parkside. Additionally, he has been nationally recognized for his research experience and potential as one of only 4 Wisconsin recipients of a Barry M. Goldwater Scholarship, the most prestigious STEM scholarship in the United States. Nick will be continuing his education this fall in the Arizona Biological Biomedical Sciences doctoral program at the University of Arizona. Please join me in congratulating Outstanding Graduate Award recipient, Nick Bilski. Thank you, Nick. Our next Outstanding Graduate Award goes to Chloe Calderon. Chloe, a gifted student majoring in physics with a perfect 4.0 GPA, Chloe has already published 2 research papers which have appeared in peer-reviewed international journals and been involved with 2 other research projects. Last fall, she shared her research at the UW System Board of Regents meeting, along with 3 other talented Parkside students. Chloe will be continuing her education at Northwestern University in their Ph.D. program. Please join me in congratulating Outstanding Graduate Award recipient, Chloe Calderon. Thank you, Chloe. Our next Outstanding Graduate Award goes to Anna Cato. Anna maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA while pursuing her political science degree. Her political science degree with a concentration in law and minors in legal studies and criminal justice. That's impressive in and of itself, but Anna did it while working 30 to 40 hours a week outside of the university, raising her 3-year-old child, and actively participating in student organizations. Anna is now setting her sights on law school. Please join me in congratulating Outstanding Graduate Award recipient, Anna Cato. Thank you, Anna. Our next Outstanding Graduate Award goes to Bianca Ruffalo. Bianca compiled an impressive academic record pursuing her degree in molecular biology and bioinformatics with minors in chemistry and sociology. She participated in both the University of Wisconsin-Madison's School of Medicine and Public Health Rush program and the SPUR program at the Medical College of Wisconsin. In addition, she's completed more than 400 hours of community service at the Shalom Center, Feed My Starving Children, Tiny Homes for Veterans, Make a Difference Day, and many others. She was recently recognized for her co-curricular accomplishments when she was awarded the Chancellor's Exemplary Leadership Award. Bianca was recently selected for one of only 9 spots in the prestigious joint MD, Ph.D. program at the University of Cincinnati College of Medicine. Please join me in congratulating Outstanding Graduate Award recipient, Bianca Ruffalo. Thank you, Bianca. Our next Outstanding Graduate Award goes to Justin Van E. Justin's amazing academic resume includes 2 majors, mathematics and environmental studies, and 2 minors, biological sciences and economics. Justin credits an internship with the Guam Environmental Protection Agency as the foundation for his interest in applying statistical techniques to environmental issues. Justin will be continuing his education in the MS Ph.D. program in statistics at Colorado State University. Please join me in congratulating Outstanding Graduate Award recipient, Justin Van E. Thank you, Justin. For more information on each of our 2019 Outstanding Graduates accomplishments, please refer to today's program. At this time, please welcome back to the podium UW-Parkside Chancellor Debbie Ford for the presentation of the Chancellor's Award.
Thank you, Dr. McGuckin, and another round of applause for these very impressive graduates. The Chancellor's Award is emblematic of our top graduating student. Julia Alberth is a remarkable young woman and a prime example of UW-Parkside's commitment to student success and academic excellence. Julia has an outstanding academic record, leads in the community in so many ways, and serves the campus community as a tutor in the Parkside Academic Resource Center, assisting across an array of subjects. She served as the leader of the Circle K organization, contributing to many projects in the community, and also a success coach for the Office of Multicultural Student Affairs, and even had time to be a big sister for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Kenosha Racine. Julia was also selected in the highly competitive Rural and Urban Scholars and Community Health program at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, where she served as a research assistant. Julia has received a full fellowship, meaning a full scholarship, to the University of Wisconsin-Madison's School of Medicine and Public Health, where she will continue her education. And I know you can read more about Julia and her outstanding biography and her success as a student at the University of Wisconsin-Parkside in today's program. So please join me in welcoming the 2019 Chancellor Award recipient, Julia Alberth.
Good afternoon, faculty, staff, alumni, family, Rangers. We did it. We are the bright and beautiful class of 2019. Let's make some noise. I'd like to recognize my fellow outstanding graduates again for their incredible achievements. Each one of you is so talented and so amazing, and I'm proud to be included with you. So let's give them another round of applause. Today we celebrate our UW-Parkside journey. Throughout these 4 years, we've written countless essays, read thousands of pages, and crammed for quizzes and exams by pulling all-nighters. We volunteered, competed in sports, performed in theater, participated in clubs, and presented research. But what's more impressive is that we have accomplished everything in addition to dealing with our own personal struggles. Our Parkside student body is unique in many ways. I am proud that we are the most diverse campus in the UW system. We have a strong sense of community since we have a commuter majority. We have the highest voter turnout of any UW system school. We are working class. We can't afford to go on gorgeous spring break trips because we have bills to pay and homework to do. We are students, athletes, parents, veterans, and international students. We are persistent, resilient, and brave. We've been blessed with professors that are insanely passionate about what they do and have a talent for passing on that same passion to their students. We could not be here without them. Let's give another round of applause for our amazing professors. I would like to thank Dr. Mossman, Dr. Noto, and Dr. Barber for helping me grow as a student and for offering continued support throughout my entire medical application process. I truly and deeply appreciate everything you've done to help me. We've all had incredible advisors that have gone above and beyond to keep us on track and offer support. You provided us guidance when we needed it most. I'd personally like to thank Mary Boucher and Dr. Lewis for supporting me every step of the way and for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Let's give a round of applause for our incredible advisors. We also would not be here without the support of each other. We've all had that one friend that has been there to struggle through the same classes as us. That one friend that has answered our last-minute exam questions over calls and texts at 1 a.m. in the morning. That one friend that has been there to encourage us when we felt down. So let's give our peers and our friends a round of applause. Most of all, I want to say thank you to my family for everything they have done to support me to get me where I am today. But the words thank you hardly seem big enough to convey the amount of love, support, and encouragement they've given me throughout this entire experience. I'm so happy that my grandparents are here today. 52 years ago, my grandparents immigrated from Mexico to the United States with their newborn daughter, my mother. They came to the U.S. to give my family hope for a better future. Grandma and Grandpa, thank you for all that you have done for our family. I want to say a huge thank you to my parents. They have sacrificed so much for me so that I could be the first generation to graduate from college. It is because of their endless support and love that my dream of becoming a doctor is finally reality. And I want to say thank you to my godparents, Ricky and Pat, for supporting me in every way possible. Thank you. Lastly, everyone knows that a graduation speech is not complete until the speaker reads a quote. So I've searched long and hard for the perfect quote to end with today, and finally decided on one by Lin-Manuel Miranda. He said, "My dear terrified graduates, you're about to enter the most uncertain and thrilling period of your lives. The stories you are about to live are the ones you will be telling your children and grandchildren and therapists." It's true that beyond the safety of Parkside lies a world that is corrupted and wonderful, divided and hopeful. We are the change the world needs right now. We will use the education we obtained at UW-Parkside to restore the environment, combat inequality, improve the economy, and prevent disease. Education is power, and as we've heard said, with great power comes great responsibility. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. Thank you. Thank you, Julia, and again, congratulations to our other award-winning graduates. Another round of applause, please. Our commencement speaker today once called the University of Wisconsin-Parkside his educational home. Dr. Thomas Krummel has since gone on to become one of the most innovative and respected medical professionals in our country and beyond. Dr. Krummel is the founder of the Surgical Innovation Program at Stanford University and has been a co-director of the Stanford Biodesign Program since 2006. Tom served as the Susan B. Ford Surgeon-in-Chief at Lucile Packard Children's Hospital since 2002 and serves as chair of the board of directors of the Fogarty Institute for Innovation. Throughout his career, Dr. Krummel has been a pioneer. His work has been funded by the National Institutes for Health for over 20 years. Over the last 20 years, he has been a pioneer and the application of information technology to simulation-based surgical training and surgical robotics. For his work in this arena and in surgical robotics, he has received 2 Computer World Smithsonian Awards. For more than 15 years, he has partnered with his colleague, Dr. Yock, to direct the biodesign program at Stanford University. Tom graduated. He was sitting, I don't think it was in here. It was not in here, but he graduated from the University of Wisconsin-Parkside in 1973 when we held commencement in Greenquist Hall. And he completed his Doctorate of Medicine degree at the Medical College of Wisconsin. In addition to being our keynote speaker for our 50 years celebration, it was my honor to present Dr. Crummell with an honorary Doctor of Science degree at this morning's commencement ceremony. To be a candidate for a Doctor of Science degree, a person must have achieved great eminence in a field of endeavor or have made significant contributions to cultural, educational, scientific, economic, social, or humanitarian fields. After hearing just a few of the highlights of Dr. Crummell's career, and I certainly encourage you to read more about him in today's commencement program, I am honored to say that UW-Parkside alumnus Dr. Tom Crummell is extremely deserving of this honor. Tom, thank you for being an advocate and amazing representative of the University of Wisconsin-Parkside during your career. Congratulations to all that you have contributed to science, to medicine, with an emphasis in pediatric surgery. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming back to UW-Parkside Dr. Tom Crummell, our honorary degree recipient and today's commencement speaker.
Thank you, Chancellor Ford. It all started here. Good afternoon. The morning group was much louder. Good afternoon. Nice. Great to be here. Thank you so much for the privilege. My sincere thanks to the faculty, the families, and the friends, and most importantly, to this 50th anniversary graduating class. Don't you feel lucky to be here? I mean, what an amazing experience. And again, I'll emphasize, it all started for me here. Brief apology at the end of the presentation. I've got to duck out to catch a flight to our children's surgery meeting, but I didn't want to miss the afternoon opportunity to speak with you. So I apologize for ducking out early. Fellow cheeseheads. As I fretted about this address, I did think back to 46 years ago when I was sitting in your seat. Any sense of self-importance ascribed to doing this graduation address vanished when I realized that I couldn't remember a word that was said at my graduation. And I couldn't remember who said them. Very sobering. I don't think it's senility, though my wife would have a second opinion. In order to try to do a little bit better, I'm going to use what I like to call the 3B principles to try to make an impact. The 3 B's are be sincere, be brief, and be seated. So with that in mind, I prepped for this commencement address like any good University of Wisconsin undergrad. I did absolutely nothing until 11 o'clock last night. Then I grabbed a couple of beers, 2 Red Bulls, and Googled commencement addresses. Just joking. My approach has been much more in the vein of Vince Lombardi. Everybody know Vince Lombardi? Okay, good. They don't call it the Lombardi Trophy for nothing. Lombardi once said, "It's not the will to win, it's the will to prepare to win." And that mindset has guided my approach to virtually every task I've ever set my mind to, personal or professional, in the classroom, in the laboratory, in the operating room, or for this address. So this is really and truly draft number 19, and I hope I have it mainly right. Rather than the usual commencement preachy speech, I'm simply going to tell you 3 stories about my rambles. 2 have roots in our shared homes based in southeastern Wisconsin, and the third in Silicon Valley, which has been my home for the last 20 years. 3 stories. The first I'll call the Aim High story. I went to St. Catherine's High in Racine, 65 to 69. I swear to God it wasn't 50 years ago. But hey, I wasn't a math major, and it was 50 years ago. The school principal, Monsignor Ducoffe, was a first-generation Polish immigrant. He was exceptionally deliberate, especially in the way he spoke. At the end of every conversation, presentation, and in particular whenever students were involved, he invariably finished with, "Aim high." 50 years ago at my high school graduation, he closed with, "Aim high." And so I can remember a few things. In fact, I've never forgotten, and that advice, I believe, remains incredibly valuable today and timeless. Probably the most important skill you've learned here at University of Wisconsin-Parkside is the ability to aim high, to question, to experiment, and to learn on your own. This is absolutely true in every field, from art to science to literature to business to athletics and beyond. And as you've already figured out, the targets are always moving, so you've always got to adjust your aim. By way of example, remember that in 2030, which I know seems like forever, 1 decade from now, the graduates will be in their early to mid-30s, and most of what you've learned in the last 4 years will have been reworked, revised, or more likely discarded. Remember, the iPhone is only 12 years old, and Google was founded 20 years ago on the most valuable piece of intellectual property ever developed at Stanford University. Most of you only know smartphones and Google, but trust me, there was a world before. So you've got to keep pace with progress and change, because that will happen again in the next 10 years, and it'll probably happen faster. If you don't keep pace, you will become a dinosaur at the tender young age of mid-30s. You've got to keep learning. It isn't optional. So while we celebrate the end of your formal undergraduate education today, your education writ large should never end. The day you stop learning is the day you intellectually die, and it's pretty much over after that anyway. So how do you keep learning? Read. Don't watch 5 hours of TV a day, which is the current American average. Read. Don't play endless video games. The average gamer spends 7 to 8 hours a week. Read. Don't be a social media lunatic. Read. Here are 3 stunning statistics about the value or the problem with the absence of reading. 42% of college graduates never read another book after graduation. Are you kidding me? Don't be that person. 80% of families in the United States haven't read a book in the last year. Say what? Don't make that your family. You can do better. On the other hand, CEOs read a book every week. That's 50 books a year. Be that CEO of your life and read. Do you think CEOs know something that the rest of the world doesn't? Yup. And where'd they get it from? Together, read, right? Okay. Warren Buffett, another Midwesterner and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, was asked to describe the secrets of his success. And he pointed to a stack of books and said, quote, "Read 500 pages every day. That is how knowledge works. It builds up like compound interest." And Warren Buffett knows something about compound interest. All of you can do it, but not many of you will, end quote. Try to emulate Warren Buffett's habits. I'm at 50 books a year, plus newspapers and a weekly magazine, The Economist. My latest readings have gotten me to try to understand AI, blockchain technology, and I've thrown in Da Vinci's biography for inspiration. Tabloid trash doesn't count. Read the good stuff. Okay? There's a famous Japanese maxim that I like to share with my surgical trainees because it's pertinent. It goes, quote, "Do not fall into the error of the artisan who boasts of 20 years' worth of experience, while in fact they have only had 1 year of experience 20 times. Mindless repetition is the enemy of continually recalibrating your sights to aim high." Wisconsin story number 2, be grateful for your problems. I put myself through Parkside working as a janitor, cleaning offices, emptying trash and ashtrays, mopping floors, swabbing toilets 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year for 4 years. Yup, that's 1,000 nights. And in one of those offices, there was a large sign that read, "Be grateful for your problems. It's what we pay you for." I looked at that sign 1,000 times, and eventually I remembered it. As a concept, it is an essential part and arguably the logical extension of aiming high. If you aim high, you'll be expected to solve problems. You'll solve problems, and you'll be given more problems, harder problems. And when you solve, though, guess what's waiting for you? Harder problems. And the bigger the problem you can solve, the more useful and indeed valuable you are to your family, your work, and to your life. So please don't moan about challenges and problems. They come with the territory and the path that you have charted, the road that you have chosen. Problems represent the keys to your growth and the expansion of your skills. When I was a student at Medical College of Wisconsin, I loved to take night call. It's like, bring it on. I can't wait to spend another night. Why did I do that? Because there were fewer senior trainees and more problems for me to own, to size up, and to work through. By graduation from medical school, I could solve problems better than many young surgeons 2 years older, and it made what is usually a harrowing experience of a surgical internship a piece of cake. Not quite a piece of cake, but it's always better to get ahead of the game, and fundamentally, like in many things, the practice of medicine and surgery is about identifying and solving problems, and that strategy served me well for 9 years of training and 35 years of practice. Now, I got to remind you that you will not get every problem solved correctly 100% of the time. So let's be clear. Success has a corollary, and that's failure. How do we think about that? Rudyard Kipling. Any of you know Rudyard Kipling? Good. Not even the classics. Kipling put it in his poem, If, I thought beautifully, quote, "If you meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same." Those words are ascribed at the entrance to the Wimbledon Tennis Stadium center court. If you ever get there, go look for them. They're there. It's a fitting spot for that message to be relayed to us in a public forum. Remember that success and failure are the two sides of the coin of solving problems. So understand that. Don't be afraid of it. It can be learned even by me. Remember also that successes and failures are fleeting and relative. They're here today, they're gone tomorrow, and you got another problem to tackle the day after. Real disaster is not the consequence of failure or another failure, but in giving up on your dreams. Real failure lies in succumbing to mediocrity. Please don't do that. Mick Jagger, a rock and roll philosopher from my generation, said it pretty well: lose your dreams and you'll lose your mind. So don't get me wrong, failure isn't all that great. Falling on your face is upsetting, especially in a public way, and it may be shattering. Trust me, I know, and especially when patients are involved, failure is particularly difficult to swallow. However, tolerance of risk, control, and managed within acceptable limits is the price of progress and the way problems get solved. So be grateful for your problems. The third and final story takes us to Silicon Valley. 20 years ago, my family and I moved to Stanford in Silicon Valley, where the imposter syndrome hit me like a 2x4. What was a small-town Wisconsin kid doing in this big league? Of course, it was partially the result of aiming high and being grateful for problems, but nonetheless, I was all of a sudden surrounded by intellectual giants, inventors, creators, past secretaries of state. You'd see them in the grocery store, Nobel Prize winners. It was definitely, for me, a high-wire act, and there was no safety net. More than a few doubts, a few missteps, a few mistakes, and a couple of flat-out screw-ups were all part of the journey. Eventually able to navigate through, but I never quite reconciled the whole thing until the third story. Steve Jobs provided the perspective I needed. In 2011, I heard an interview with Steve Jobs, and his comments stuck with me, and I leave them and share them with you today. For me, it's the fundamental underpinning of shaking the imposter syndrome once and for all us kids from small towns. Jobs said, when you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, inside that box. Try not to bash into the walls too much. Try to have a nice family life. Have fun and save a little money. Nothing wrong with any of that. He then said, that is a very limited life. He goes on, life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact. Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that are no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things. And once you learn that, you will never be the same again. So you've heard it from me, one of you, one of us cheeseheads. Jobs' quote, one simple fact. Everything around us was made up by people no smarter than you. Learn that today, or soon, or eventually, because then you will never be the same again. So that's it. 3 stories I hope might be of use to you. Aim high, be grateful for your problems, and remember, everything around you that you call life was made up by people no smarter than you. Savor the magic of today, then roll up your sleeves and get onto it. My sincere thanks and gratitude for the privilege of sharing it with you. Thank you.
Thank you for that inspiring message, Dr. Crummell. As he leaves, let's give him one more round of applause. Thank you very much. Folks, I think you may enjoy what's coming next. At this time, it's my great pleasure to introduce Associate Professor of Music and Director of Parkside Range, Amy Battersea. Please also welcome Parkside Range featuring soloist Ben Brieselden.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May it take no effort in you being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know the meaning of the word happiness. May you always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa, and may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. May you be as fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions through immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds. May you really own it each moment to the next. And may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa, and may the road less paved be the road that you follow. Whoa, well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. All you can imagine, oh. No matter what your path is, if you believe it, then anything can happen. Go, go, go. Raise your glasses. Go, go, go. You can have it. I toast you. Here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. Oh, I want you to have it. 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 I want you to have it all. Have it all. I want you to have it all.
Thank you, Parkside Range and Professor Battersea, for that wonderful performance. One more round of applause, please. We will now proceed with the conferral of degrees.
Woo!
All right. Candidates for the Master of Science in Health and Wellness Management, the Master of Science in Sport Management, and the Master of Science in Sustainable Management, would you please rise? Chancellor Ford, I present these candidates for degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty at the University of Wisconsin-Parkside and under authority granted by the University of Wisconsin System Board of Regents, it is my pleasure to confer the degree appropriate to the courses you have completed, and in testimony thereof, you will receive your diploma. Congratulations, master's graduates.
Candidates, please come forward.
Good afternoon. I'm Gary Wood, Vice Provost for Academic Affairs. It is my pleasure to introduce the University of Wisconsin-Parkside Master's Degree recipients for Spring 2019. Jean Marie Schultz, Master of Science, Sustainable Management with distinction. Andre D. Speed, Master of Science, Sustainable Management. Travis Allen Peterson, Master of Science, Health and Wellness Management with distinction. Kelly Rose Kachurik, Master of Science, Sustainable Management with distinction. Keaton Kasberg, Master of Science, Sport Management.
Congratulations to our master's degree candidates. Candidates for Associate of Science and Bachelor of Science degrees from the College of Natural and Health Sciences, please rise. Chancellor Ford, I present these candidates for degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Wisconsin-Parkside and under authority granted by the University of Wisconsin System Board of Regents, it is my pleasure to confer the degree appropriate to the courses you have completed, and in testimony thereof, you will receive your diploma. Congratulations, College of Natural and Health Sciences graduates.
All candidates, please come forward.
Okay, Glory.
I'm Dr. Daryl Sauer, and along with Dr. Emmanuel Otu, it is our pleasure to introduce the University of Wisconsin-Parkside Associate of Science and Bachelor of Science degree recipients in the College of Natural and Health Sciences for Spring 2019. Julia B. Alberth, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Daniel Jacob Soto, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Okay, thank you. Janae A. Carnell, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. George J. Upgrove, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Ambria Nicole Knoll, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, summa cum laude. Mayuri Nicole Makanda, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Ashley Brooke Stover, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management. Dorian Simone Faith Adams, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management. Brianna Rosales, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management, cum laude. Justin Carl Smith, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Matthew James Ellenbecker, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management. Brandon W. Quimay, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management. Kyle Allen Rover, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management, cum laude. Brandon L. Fay, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Crystal Lynn Dodge, Psychology. Emily Elsie Orr, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, magna cum laude. Jessica Paige Gordon, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Studies. Courtney Kathleen Shatkins, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Studies, magna cum laude. Allison L. Phillips, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Studies. Colin Mackenzie Williams, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Yasmin Rayan, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Brittany Marie Dabrowski, Bachelor of Science, Molecular Biology and Bioinformatics, cum laude, Biological Sciences honors. Serene Jabbar, Bachelor of Science, Molecular Biology and Bioinformatics. David R. Rosing, Bachelor of Science, Molecular Biology and Bioinformatics, summa cum laude, Biological Sciences honors. Nolan P. Ryan, Bachelor of Science, Molecular Biology and Bioinformatics, Biological Sciences honors. Joseph N. Tobalski, Bachelor of Science, Molecular Biology and Bioinformatics. Frank Yatuni IV, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Studies. Anthony James Johnson, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Studies. James Thomas Lampshire IV, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences. Danielle Renee Gassi, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, cum laude. Nicholas Paul Sina, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, cum laude. Durward L. Beavis III, Bachelor of Science, Chemistry. Jacob Austin Konsowitz, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Scott D. Brow, Jr., Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Casey Renee Gallitz, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science, magna cum laude. Linda Orel Rodriguez, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Kess M. Ryan, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Amanda Page Johnson, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Olivier Violet Wagner, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Shanna Laura Frost, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Raymond Mooney, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Jasmine M. Kettleton, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Heather Lynn Emery, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude. Rachel M. Mayer, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Angeline Beth Gallagher, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences. Lucy Neve, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Kyle William Butler, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Elizabeth N. Jackson, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Sydney Elise Ozamek, Bachelor of Science, Environmental Studies. Christopher Luster, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Jalisha K. Campbell, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Tiara Ann Mobley, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Erica Orozco, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Sarah Ann Ratliff, Bachelor of Science, Art and Psychology, magna cum laude. Katie Lynn Mergis, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Aaron L. Krensky, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Jessica M. Caraway, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Julie Dominic Holmes, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Emma Marie Domke, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences and Psychology. Anna Frances Campbell, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Kaylee Bauer, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences, summa cum laude. Brittany Kickland, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Soyun Kong, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Chamgan Lee, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management. Omar Vega, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management. Amanda Aaron Heimer, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences, cum laude. Rebecca Jean Pino, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Stephanie Marie Halverson, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Rosanna J. Glidden, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Hannah M. Rose, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences. Angela Michelle Havron, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Samantha C. Abarca, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Melissa Acosta, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Caitlin M. Gischel, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Edgar Amando Mateo, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Yelena Stankovic, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, magna cum laude. Lisa M. Johnson, Bachelor of Science, Health Information Management and Technology, cum laude. Valerie Jean Strokul, Bachelor of Science, Health Information Management and Technology, summa cum laude. Vanessa Godina, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Nicholas Aaron Rona, Bachelor of Science, Exercise Science. Justin Allen Bennett, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Ryan P. Hollander, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Benjamin Thomas Becker, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Joseph Page Elwell, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences. Zachary Austin Manabog, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management, cum laude. Kelly Ann Fenza, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Kaylee A. Dickerson, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, summa cum laude. Connor John Cunningham, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Daniel Patrick Dupre, Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Isaac C. Kinnicut, Bachelor of Science, Sports Management, cum laude. Sarah J. Dennis, Associate of Science, Physics. Lacey Deanne Robertson, Bachelor of Science, Physics, cum laude. Scott Allen Schrander, Associate of Science, Physics. Nathan A. Herman, Bachelor of Science, Physics. Sean Murray Franklin, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. Stacy M. Stantego, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, cum laude. Vang Moa, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Amanda Van Swol, Bachelor of Science, Psychology, cum laude. Pervedon Deshawn Shepard, Jr., Bachelor of Science, Sport Management. Asia Marie Lawson, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Calissa Elizabeth Martinez, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Georgiana Elizabeth Eishold, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Rashad Gray, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Madeline Teresa DeVay, Bachelor of Science, Mathematics. John Diamond, Bachelor of Science, Psychology. Hello. Gina Marie Carra, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences. Brooke Riley Monroe, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences, magna cum laude. Almir Ishmoni, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences. Good. Adam Al Ashi, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences. Ahmad Y. Abelgan, Bachelor of Science, Applied Health Sciences. Ryan Michael Otto, Bachelor of Science, Biological Sciences, magna cum laude.